recognize him? You might have get to know him already 15 years ago. Let me introduce the Kyoto Protocol. So the Kyoto Protocol is basically supposed to run a race towards climate action. The problem is that during the last 5 years, the Kyoto Protocol has accumulated a lot of hot air. Hot airs are basically emission reductions credits that countries have accumulated over the past years, and the Kyoto Protocol has now all those additional credits, and the danger is basically that during the next 8 years countries will use all those credits instead of taking real actions. What we need to see at the moment is to make sure that countries take additional and new actions for the future and not simply use those fake credits that result from actions in the past. Who believes the Kyoto Protocol could run a second round on the great race of climate action with so much overweight? Anyone? This is why we will need to help the Kyoto Protocol win this race. And we need support from as many as possible to help the Kyoto Protocol bust all this extra weight. Is anyone ready to take action? Do you feel we should take action now and help the Kyoto Protocol?
I'm from Bangladesh and I'm part of the LDC countries, the least developed countries. So now we don't produce that much carbon, but guess what? We will suffer the most. And therefore, we need the deal done here in Doha and pop the balloon.
You have 13 gigatons of CO2 that countries now want to carry over to the second commitment period of the Kyoto Protocol, because now the first one is finishing at the end of 2012. If we carry over this 13 gigatons to this next commitment periods and we count them towards the targets that will be potentially have to achieve by 2020, then it means nothing. It means that actually with 13 gigatons that until 2026 we'll not do anything about the climate. That means real action. We'll just have some accounting tricks on a paper that looks like emission reductions, but it's not really doing anything for the climate.
We need further actions. Anyone?
So Africa is experiencing a lot of problems because of climate change, and Kalahari Desert and Sahara Desert are actually increasing. So we didn't want to...
No. This one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
You guys liberated the Kyoto Protocol so that it could run quickly into climate action. Do you see real hope of that symbol, those gestures that you just made playing out here at the talks in Doha?
Of course, there is still 3.5 days, and there is very few countries that are still involved in the Kyoto Protocol and accepted new obligation. So basically, I think it really comes down to those countries to accept the fact that if they are committed to the Kyoto Protocol, and like the Kyoto Protocol again is an instrument that took about 15 years to negotiate, those countries are committed to it because they really believe that it will bring something additional. So it's just basically up to this limited group of countries to take leadership and accept that the Kyoto Protocol should be a way for them to take additional actions in the future and not simply to just solidify the status quo. Ladies and gentlemen, I will ask you to welcome and cheer for our crowd of champions.